Welcome back to Mic Drop Analysis, where we uncover the heart of hip-hop's classics. Today we're delving into Rebel Without a Pause by Public Enemy, a raw, pulsating anthem from their 1988 album It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. The late 80s, a time of bold cultural shifts, where hip-hop was becoming the voice of the unheard. I still remember the jolt of energy I felt when I first heard this track. Public Enemy weren't just musicians, they were storytellers, painting a vivid picture of their reality. This track stands as a fiery brushstroke on hip-hop's canvas, capturing the pulse of its time like few others. So let's dive in and explore this piece of history together. A journey back to 1988 with Rebel Without a Pause as our guide. Let me tell you a story about the birth of a legend. Back in 1985, on the vibrant campus of Long Island's Adelphi University, two unique personalities collided to form something extraordinary. Carlton Riddenauer, known to us as Chuck D, and William Drayton, or as the world would come to know him, Flava Flav, were about to embark on a journey that would reshape the landscape of hip-hop. It was during those heady university days that Chuck D was honing his MC skills with Flav, while also helping out in his father's furniture business. Picture this. Chuck D, the budding artist, in the midst of sofas and tables, dreaming up lyrics that would soon echo across nations. It's like watching a caterpillar, unaware it's about to become a butterfly. Then came Bill Stepney, a name that would become synonymous with the shaping of Public Enemy. His vision? To blend the hard-hitting style of Run DMC with politically charged themes that resonated with black youth. Enter the Bomb Squad, Hank and Keith Shockley, and Eric Vietnam Sadler as the production team, along with Professor Griff, the Minister of Information, and DJ Terminator X. Together they weren't just a group, they were a movement. Chuck's philosophy, symbolized by the S1W, security of the first world, was a bold statement. We're not third world people, we're the original people. It's like a proclamation of strength and intelligence, a mantra for an entire community. Hank Shockley's idea for the name Public Enemy, inspired by underdog love and emerging politics, was more than just a label. It was a narrative, a story of resilience and defiance in the face of adversity. Public Enemy became the voice for the marginalized and disenfranchised, the unheard and the overlooked. Fresh from touring with legends like LL Cool J and Eric B. and Rakim, Public Enemy was hungry for innovation. Realizing that their first release, Yo Bum Rush the Show, was already sounding dated, they decided to shake things up. Chuck D and Hank Shockley of the Bomb Squad, they knew they had to stand out. Inspired by the energizing effect of faster beats during their concerts, they aimed to capture this live vibrancy in their studio recordings. And the track's iconic sound, that unforgettable whistle, wasn't just a random effect. It was a sampled alto saxophone glissando from the JB's The Grunt. Flava Flav, often seen as the hype man, was actually playing electronic drums on this track, laying down a beat that became the track's rhythmic spine. It was innovation at its finest. But Rebel Without a Pause was more than a track. It was a declaration, a socio-political anthem encapsulating the spirit of the hip-hop revolution. Its title, echoing the 1955 film Rebel Without a Cause, was a testament to the unyielding, rebellious spirit. From its opening lines to its potent narrative, the song wasn't just a call to listen, it was a call to action. It's a potent emblem of the 1980s, capturing the essence of the African American experience in a period brimming with social tumult. The track morphs into an audacious narrative of struggle and awareness. The song begins with an invocation by Reverend Jesse Jackson, setting the tone of urgency and communal solidarity. Addressing themes like media censorship, systemic oppression, and the significance of culture and political consciousness, give voice to the often marginalized. This piece is more than music. It's a historical echo of a social and political awakening, a testament to hip-hop's power as a catalyst for change, and an embodiment of the aspirations and challenges of a community in pursuit of recognition and equality.
Yes, the rhythm, the rebel. Without a pause, I'm lowering my level.
Those deliberate pauses, it's an art form, a rhythmic emphasis that harks back to ancient poetry. It's like he's transformed the classic Rebel Without a Cause into a relentless, continuous rebellion against the status quo. The line, "Without a pause, I'm lowering my level," isn't just poetic, it's Chuck D reaching out, bridging the gap between artist and audience, democratizing his message. Every time I listen to it, it strikes me as more than a song. It's a piece of history, a pulse of social commentary, delivered in a rhythm that's both relentless and resonant, encapsulating Public Enemy's role not in just music, but in the movement for a change.
The only part of your body should be partying too. Pass the power on the hour from the rebel to you.
This isn't just clever wordplay. It's a potent call to action, steering us from mere partying to the deeper, urgent party of political activism, echoing the Black Panther Party's spirit. You see, Public Enemy wasn't just about the beats. Their fusion of the Bomb Squad's innovative sound and Chuck D's incisive lyrics turned their music into a powerful cultural statement, much like Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On" or the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band did. And each time I listen to it, I'm reminded of music's power not to just entertain, but to provoke thought and drive social change. A reminder how art can be a beacon in our quest for understanding and shaping society.
Radio suckers never play me. All the mix, they just okay me now.
This is a raw, unfiltered critique of media censorship. And here's the twist. Public Enemy, despite their booming voices, faced a brick wall of resistance. Mainstream radio, especially in the bustling streets of New York, played their tracks only in the hidden hours of late night. And even then, Chuck D's fiery words were often muted, as if the truth was too hot to handle. Can you believe that? It's like they were given a platform only to have their voices echo into a void. Each time I revisit Rebel Without a Pause, I'm not just hit by its rhythmic prowess, I'm reminded of the struggle for artistic freedom and the power of music as a tool for social justice. This song, my friends, isn't just a track, it's a piece of history. It's a testament to the unyielding spirit of rebellion and the quest for truth in a world that often prefers silence.
Thinking and taking everything now the brother owns.
This is a powerful manifesto, echoing the struggle against systemic oppression faced by African Americans. Chuck D's piercing line, "snaking and taking everything that a brother owns," it's a raw exposition of resilience and defiance. It's the heart of a movement, a sonic embodiment of rebellion and empowerment. It's fascinating how a song can capture the essence of an era's socio-political consciousness. Every time I listen to it, I'm reminded of the power of music to provoke thought, inspire change, and resonate across generations. A true pulse of history and a beacon of the enduring spirit of resistance.
My calling card, recorded and ordered, supporter of Chesimard.
The mention of supporter of Chesimard is far more than a lyric. It's a profound salute to Assata Shakur, a pivotal figure in the struggle for racial justice. Assata, who lived in Cuba since 1984 under political asylum, isn't just a step-aunt of Tupac Shakur, but a symbol of defiance and strength within the Black Panther Party and the Black Liberation Army. Her story, marked by activism, a daring escape, and refuge in Cuba, resonates deeply in the hip-hop world. This isn't just an artist's name-dropping, it's the embodiment of her spirit in the music, a reflection of the ongoing fight against racial injustice. It's not merely a historic reference, it's a vibrant echo of the enduring struggle and resilience in the Black community, a living pulse of history and rebellion that continues to inspire and challenge us.
You wanna be an S1 gripper till you win, and then you come again. You know what time it is.
Well, that struck a chord, didn't it? It's a rallying cry for cultural awareness. Picture Professor Griff, the group's Minister of Information, standing as a beacon of knowledge and insight. He's not just part of the band, he's a symbol of the strength and intelligence of the security of the First World, echoing the teachings of the Nation of Islam and Louis Farrakhan. S1W security team. Don't forget their military step drills on stage, and those weren't just for show. They were a powerful expression of resistance and empowerment, a theme that Public Enemy wove into the very fabric of their music. This lyric isn't just a line in a song, it's a call to arms. A reminder to stay awake, engaged, and informed in a world that too often tries to lull us into complacency. It's Public Enemy using their platform to shake us awake, to make us listen, and most importantly, to make us think. How often do you come across music that doesn't just move your feet, but also stirs your soul? You know, it feels like just yesterday when I first stumbled upon Public Enemy and their song Rebel Without a Pause. It was more than just a discovery of a song. It was like catching a wave at the very moment it was about to crest. This track, it's not just a piece of music, it's a cultural phenomenon echoing through time with its powerful beats and its liberating lyrics. And think about it, when Public Enemy released Rebel Without a Pause, they weren't just adding another track to the hip-hop landscape. They were weaving a narrative, one that gave voice to the voiceless, that painted the struggles and dreams of those often pushed into the margins. And here's the thing, as we draw this session to a close, we're not just ending a discussion on a revolutionary song, we're acknowledging the profound influence of music itself. Public Enemy, especially with Rebel Without a Pause, they didn't just make a track, they sparked a movement. They showed us that music can be a beacon, guiding us through the fog of apathy, its rhythms resonating with the heartbeats of change. It's a reminder, isn't it, that art isn't just for entertainment. It's a catalyst, a whisper of rebellion that continues to ignite spirits, generation after generation. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey, a journey that's as much about music as it is about our collective human experience. This has been Mic Drop Analysis. Till next time.